We've learned previously that building a tower or a city, if it's done in religion through flesh, it's no good. Flesh and blood cannot please God. So what are the lessons we can learn from the ancient people concerning this city that they built and the tower that they erected in the plain of Shinar? We've learned that, these bricks that they used as a city, to build the city as a building material, it was nothing other than flesh. It was a fleshly religious system. This system was a strict system. It was these bricks went through fire. It was baked thoroughly. It was a real strict do and do not do system. Also, we learned that, for mortar, it had pitch or tar, which doesn't let anything through. So, although it is effective to keep the world out, it also kept the Spirit of God out. So what lesson can we learn from this? Well, we need to look at our religion today. We need to look at our church system. Do we once again serve God in flesh? Do we have a do not do this and a do that system? A strict religious system? Well, we can certainly see some of those aspects in certain churches. Other churches have a I don't care attitude, and they let anything and everything in. The fact is, it's a religious system. It's not necessarily serving God in spirit. Remember, God came down and he saw that this system that they were using were done in flesh. And the principality of the flesh was none other than Satan. And Satan himself set himself up as that tower, that way to the heavens. And once again, in today's church system, we have people acting in flesh. They're building great and big kingdoms, supposed to be the kingdom of God, but they're doing it for themselves and by themselves and through their flesh. It's got nothing to do with the Spirit. We need to learn the lesson from these ancient people. And we need to know that God will once again confound us. If we are fleshly and we attract fleshly people to a fleshly church, we are doing the exact same thing we did in the plain of Shinar. There's no spirit. Flesh and blood cannot please God. Jesus said in John that the words that he spoke to us is spirit and they bring life. The system that they had in the plain of Shinar did not bring life. It brought misery because flesh and blood cannot please God. That tower, meaning the power or the principality of the flesh, is Satan. So we must learn from their mistakes. And this is how it goes. We either serve Satan in flesh or we serve God in spirit. It's as simple as that. Does your religion make you serve Satan in flesh? Does your flesh get preeminence in your soul? Does your soul walk after flesh? Even if it's done in the name of God, even if you call yourself a Christian, then you're committing the very same sin that the people in the plain of Shinar did. You are erecting a tower for yourself, and that tower is the principality of the flesh. That tower is Satan. You might say, I don't serve Satan. I love God. But your fruit that you bear means you serve Satan. Do you bear spiritual fruit? Do you walk after the Spirit? Are you a son of God? Or do you walk according to a religious system because your flesh or some other person's flesh dictates it? Are you a person that wants to gain access to heavens through flesh, through that tower, through your own fleshly works, even if it's good works? Or are you a person that will sit and wait upon the Spirit of God, even if it feels contrary to what most other people say in your religion. Think on that. This is the lesson we can learn from the people in China. We cannot serve God in flesh. God is spirit, and He wants us to serve Him in spirit. That's it. No religion, no Christianity, no churchianity, only through and by His Spirit. We are the temple of God, and He wants to rule and reign in us by and through His Spirit. If we choose to walk according to our own lusts, our own will, our own character, and our own intellect, we make ourselves an idol, even if it's done in the name of God. Till next time, God bless.